Gunners family. Today, we will see what looks like the possible lineups and team news of Arsenal vs Tottenham. Please like the video to reach it to all Gunner supporters all over the world. Thank you. Arsenal host Tottenham Hotspur in the 198th North London derby as the Gunners kick off a pivotal week in their campaign. Arsenal welcome Tottenham Hotspur for the first North London derby of the season, entering the clash as Premier League leaders. Arsenal's 10-game winning run came to a halt against Sunderland before the international break. The Gunners, having kept 8 consecutive clean sheets, were finally breached twice by the Black Cats in an entertaining 2-2 draw. Manchester City capitalised on Arsenal's slip-up by closing the gap to 4 at the top of the table. This week could pretty much decide the course of Arsenal's season. The intense 7-day period begins with a North London derby and concludes with a short trip to London rivals Chelsea. The two league encounters are sandwiched by an epic Champions League clash against Bayern Munich. If the Gunners pick up maximum points from these 3 games, they can be labelled favourites in both competitions. However, the international break worsened Arsenal's injury worries as the pivotal Gabriel limped off for Brazil. Mikel Arteta remains hopeful of having the defender fit for these pivotal matches. Tottenham Hotspur were moments away from clinching a famous victory against Manchester United at home. Richarlison was celebrating hard after scoring in the 91st minute, only for the Red Devils to claw back in the 96th minute. Thomas Frank's side remains 5th in the table as they travel to Arsenal. They have an unbeaten away record this season on the line this weekend. Tottenham's last victory against Arsenal was over 3 years ago. Their last victory at Arsenal was over 15 years ago under Harry Redknapp. If Frank could deliver a result against the Gunners, the title race would be blown wide open. The Lily Whites later travelled to PSG midweek in a repeat of the Super Cup. Similar to Arsenal, even Tottenham are plagued with injuries. Both sides will be desperate to get a positive result and enter the blockbuster week on a high. Arsenal vs Tottenham key matchups. Bukayo Saka vs DJ Spence. Saka has been in fine form for club and country recently. The right winger has been teasing and twisting fullbacks and getting consistent returns. Spence will be wary of the threat Saka possesses. The makeshift left-back started the season wonderfully, but has been stale of late. Despite his attacking forays, he has yet to register an assist or a goal. On Sunday, he has to shackle Saka and also progress the ball down the left for his side. Ebreki Eze vs Xavi Simons. Eze is set for an awkward reunion with Tottenham. The former Crystal Palace attacker was set to join Tottenham before the Gunners arrived with a late bid. A few hours later, he was singing North London Forever. Eze hasn't set the world on fire at Arsenal, but is slowly settling in on the left side of their attack. Simons was snapped up by Tottenham after Eze's change of heart. The Dutch international secured an assist on his debut, but is yet to score for the Lily Whites. He has often struggled to adjust to the game's pace in England. On Sunday, it will be a battle of 2 playmakers looking to make their mark on their new teams. Michael Merino vs Mickey van de Ven. Merino never fails to deliver for Arsenal in the number 9 role. With 2 goals and an assist in his last 2 games for Arsenal, he is in rampant form. He will take over the role once again as Victor Gyökeres is sidelined. Van de Ven knows a thing about being a striker, as he has been in scintillating form in front of goal as well. However, This battle will take place mainly around the Spurs penalty box. Despite the injury struggles, both sides will raise the bar on Derby Day. Especially to kick off a crucial week, a positive result is much needed. That said, the Gunners have a stronger attack, and it will certainly be the point of difference between the sides. Gabriel's feared to be out until 2026 as Arteta prepares for the worst. There were also injury scares to Ricardo Calafiori and Jurrien Timber during the international break. Kai Havertz had a setback as he continues his return to fitness. Victor Gyökeres is a touch and go for the clash as the manager is hopeful of having Martin Odegaard and Noni Madueke on the bench at least. Predicted lineups: Raya, Timber, Saliba, Mosquera, Calafiori, Rice, Zubimendi, Saka, Izadi Trossard, Merino. Spurs, too, have their fair share of injuries. Dejan Kulusevski, Dominic Solanke, Yves Bissouma, and James Maddison are all ruled out, while Lucas Bergvall, Mohamed Kudus, and Randall Kolo Muani are past fit. Frank has options, but to trust his squad players to get the job done. Predicted lineups: Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Spence, Palhinha, Bentancur, Johnson, Kudus, Simons, Richarlison. Tottenham had a wonderful chance to dent Arsenal's title challenge early in the new year. They had a dream start as their former skipper, Son Heung-min, put them ahead. However, the Gunners showed incredible mentality to turn things around even before the break. The leaping Gabriel forced an own goal from Solanke from a corner. Leandro Trossard gave them the lead in the 44th minute with a low drive from the left flank. Dear all guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.